Hello the internet, my name's Laura, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally getting around to repotting my Norfolk Island Pine, because I finally got the soil that I needed. So, I might end up repotting some other stuff. It depends on how long this video ends up being, but I'm definitely doing this, and then if I decide to do some more potting, I might stick it on the end of the video. But anyway, if you're interested, stick around. We'll do a little chatting. It'll be fun, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna see how this goes. I think the camera angle is alright. Hello. So I'm gonna end up putting it in this pot. And you might be saying, well, Laura, that's like so much huger than your other pot. That is true. But the problem that I've been having is that this thing will not stay upright. It blows over like when it blows over so easily that I basically have to keep it like tied up, and that's just a hassle. So I'm going to try and put it in something a little heavier and hope that maybe the extra soil will keep it from falling over, maybe. I don't know. So I have my little tarp out here so that I can not be quite as messy. And you may or may not see my cats wander past because they're out here with me. So if you see them, you may ooh and ah over them. They're cute. Alright, so let's see. I'm kind of sad because I really do like this. This little container that they had that it comes in is really nice, but obviously it's just too small anymore. And, oh, we got some roots coming out of the bottom here, so maybe it really does want to be up-potted. Oh! Well, look at that! Actually, you can't because the angle is bad. So, this is very, very root bound. So, I guess it's good that I'm finally up-potting this. I think I'm going to bury it. I'm just going to bury more of the stem, too, because these stupid, always dying. I never know what to do with this plant. It's not dead, but it always has, like, the little bits that want to fall off. I don't know. Okay, so, soil. We're just using Miracle Grow potting mix because that's just the easiest way to do something this big, I feel like. Alright, so we're going to put some in here. We're going to add a little bit of perlite just to help loosen it up a little bit. Let's see how deep that sits in there. Well, you know what? I might be wrong. I might actually need this size pot for this at this point. I feel much better about that. Yeah, no, that's not bad. Okay, now I need it to stay up, prop it up while I... That's pretty up and down. That's straight up and down. You guys can only kind of see. That's fine. Alright. We're going to put some of this in here. We're going to put some of this in here. Put some of this in here. This all up. Okay. Let's see if this is the... I have no idea. I have a feeling I'm going to have to put more of that. That's not bad. It ended up working a lot better than I thought it was going to. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. It's the first time I've really messed with this plant in a while. mostly just been watering it so that it stays alive. All right, well, let's see how, it's not bad. We'll see what happens when it's actually windy, you know. But I think my other thing is that I'm going to put this out on my driveway so that it gets some more sun. Because the porch here, it gets some sun, but it doesn't get a ton of sun. Yeah, I'm actually very happy with that. And I didn't even use all that much soil, so that's cool. Alright, so yeah, that ended up being a rather short video, so I think I really will see if I can pot something else up and show you guys. I'm going to go put this outside, and then we'll see what we're going to do next, alright? The answer is yes. I have found other things that I really need to repot. One of them being my Griffin Begonia. This just is drying out way too fast in this little pot, and it's getting huge. So I really want to pot that into something that's bigger. I have this little Begonia, which, I mean, it's not drying out way too fast, but I just feel like that it doesn't have anywhere to go. I just want to make this into a slightly larger pot. I thought I had one around here, and now I can't find it. We'll find it. It turns out that my Calathea musica is coming out the bottom, and it is drying out really fast as well, so that's going to get done up, and it's about time that I do my Begonia Breakdance. Again, not drying out way too fast, but it's just outgrowing this pot. It's actually started to push this pot out with the way that it's growing, and I've kind of been avoiding repotting this because I'm scared I'm gonna like break whatever beautiful balance I have, but at a certain point I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, so I'm doing that today. And I also need to uppot this. It's growing out the bottom. It's possible that I'm gonna pull it out of there and not think that it needs, maybe I just need a deeper pot. I don't know. We'll see with this guy, because it's obviously coming out the bottom, but it's not like it's a huge plant yet, so we'll see. Okay. What pots was I going to use? Now suddenly, I brought all these pots over, and now I'm like, well, this is gorgeous, but it's huge. Like, I don't even know if, I mean, it's one size bigger, but it's like, oh, you guys can't even see. It's one size bigger, but it's like really deep. But I don't know, how's that look? Kind of pretty. I think I will do that. Okay, so we're gonna tilt you guys down so you can actually see what's going on. You don't need to see me. So, all right, so there's our tilt. And it's possible that I'm gonna have to make some more soil over the course of this because I only have these. I'm not convinced that that's enough. Oh God, do I have more cocoa core? Okay, good. I have a little more cocoa core. That is not a lot of cocoa core. Okay. I've got a little bit of cocoa core left that I haven't rehydrated. So I'm gonna put this in here and mix this up. And then I'm gonna go rehydrate the rest of the cocoa core. I know, I'm never prepared for these videos, that's okay. A little bit of this in here. I brought my, oh no, I didn't bring my I didn't bring the perlite back down from upstairs. So you guys are going to get a cut because I have to get my act together. All right, see you in a bit. I am back and slightly more prepared now. Okay, so we're going to do this guy first. And this does not want to be any deeper than it already is, so I finally got my big container for my soil back after the failure on my little Acer experiment. I don't know what I did wrong, but it didn't work. They all died, all my little Acer attempt propagations. So that kind of sucks. Oh, okay, that does not want to come out. This plant has been growing really well ever since I got it. Like, it just keeps putting out new leaves. Oh yeah, no, he definitely wanted to be repotted. So, you're not really going to be able to see much under the canopy of leaves, but where's my little... I used to have a little thing for scooping. I don't have a little thing for scooping anymore. Okay, well, we're just going to use the hands then. No, that's too slow. Can't do it, can't do it. Where's my scooper? Found my scooper. I have a feeling this is going to use up like all of the soil that I have in here, but that's okay. Because it needs to be repotted. And as a responsible plant mom, that's what I gotta do. And this looks like all fancy in this pot. It looks like I don't know. Hopefully I like it. I feel like it's just huge. It's also not going to fit under the light quite as well because now it's suddenly like so much taller. We'll figure it out though. Man, it's really nice though. I pulled this out of here. You can't see a whole bunch because of all these leaves. But when I pulled it out of here, I can see all the new growth, like there's like all these leaves coming out. Just all over this plant. This plant has just been gangbusters ever since I got it. Which is really kind of cool. Because I love this plant, and I want this plant to do well. There we go. Okay. I didn't use all the soil. Good. Alright, so. There it is in its new pot. Isn't that a gorgeous pot? I saw that pot. I just had to have it. I didn't even know what I was going to put in it yet. But anyway, that's kind of a dead leaf. Any more dead leaves you would like for me to pull off? Oh man, look at all that new growth in there. I wonder if you guys can even see. See look at all that little new growth coming out in there. And it's like all over the place. There's all these new leaves and they're just coming out and being happy. So I am very happy with that. Okay. Put that back. Okay, it does still fit under the grow light. That's good. It definitely takes up more space, but it fits. What should I do next? I know, I got all these. There's a couple of them that I need to do in a specific order because like one pot is going to the next pot. I think actually I'm going to move my Begonia Breakdance into here with the little, just because I think it'll be cute. So, let's do the Begonia Breakdance next. There he is. Alright, so how much? Well, it's not that much bigger. I don't think it needs to be that much bigger, so I'm not worried about it not being that much bigger. Okay. I'm so scared to hurt this plant. Oh yeah, it's definitely not definitely not root bound or anything like that. But like I said, the plant is just getting too big for the pot, even if the roots aren't. So we're just gonna stick that in there. Yeah, it's not that much of a pot size, so it should be fine, even though it's... Okay. Toss. Okay, can we do this without damaging it too much? Too much. We'll be kind of careful. It'll be good. All right, Scoopy. Scoopy. This plant is still my favorite begonia that I have. And I still haven't started that begonia video that I told you guys I was going to do with the, I'm going to do a whole bunch of begonia propagations. But I am looking forward to doing this guy because, I mean, like, I don't know, I just want to share this plant with everybody. Is that weird? I don't know if that's weird or not. Because it just gives me so much joy that I would think that it might give other people that much joy. Maybe that's what it is. I think I screwed up a little bit. Because the main part of this plant is not in the middle of this pot. So we're gonna start over. Move it over a little bit more, like that. Yeah, I like that better. Because part of the problem is that the plant just isn't fitting in the pot anymore. And if I put it over on the side, then it's going to outgrow this pot a lot faster. And I don't want to have to repot this anytime soon. I want it to be good for a while. Knocking over everything else with your long spindly legs. Okay. I think I like that better. Okay. Got it soiled all the way around. We do. Okay. Get some of this dirt off of here. So I heard recently, I was looking around on Etsy at begonias because I was looking around at Etsy, and one of them said, make sure you fertilize your begonias because begonias are very heavy feeders. And I was like, oh, I mean, I haven't had any problems with mine. That I can tell from them not having enough nutrition. And I'm wondering if any of you have had any experience with begonias and the needing of, because I don't fertilize all that much. I just am not big on fertilizing in general. How does that look? That's kind of cute. I really need to take this little sticker off of here though, because that's just, it's just tacky. See, it's punny because it's sticky and it's, I love that you guys put up with me. Okay. Oh, that came off, kind of. Gonna have to get some Goo Gone. Have you guys ever used Goo Gone? Goo Gone is awesome stuff. If you've got goo and it won't come off, Goo Gone will get that Goo Gone. Awesome. Okay, so Begonia Breakdance is now potted. Back up here. Oh, I guess I don't need the little tray anymore. Because it's got its own little pot thing. Sweeping all the dirt out of the way. I swear, any of you people who do this stuff on carpet, I don't even know how you manage. I guess you just vacuum a lot. Okay, what do I have? I have these. I think these are the exact same size. They are, in fact, the same size. I want to put this, but I feel like this is going to be too shallow. Yeah, that is not hardly any bigger at all. That's too big, though. Maybe this one? It's a little bit bigger than I would like, but I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, did I stick my... I did not. Begonia Breakdance tag has to go back in the Begonia Breakdance, because how else would I know what it is if I don't have my little taggy in there? I know. Alright. Alright, this guy's really tall, so I'm probably not going to need a whole bunch. Begonia Griffin. Ooh. Did I seriously just snap a leaf off? I think I did. Gosh dang it. What a horrible person I am. This poor plant has been through so much. Well, you know what? Maybe I can propagate that. It's not a huge leaf, but... Oh, no, that needs to be even deeper. Now, hopefully it's going to grow out. The roots will grow out a little bit more if it has more space around it. Because right now, most of the only space it has is down. Being careful. Don't snap off anymore. Okay, so that'll make it sit up. Is that right in the middle? Do I like that? Like that? Okay. This plant, like, I'm actually impressed with how this plant improved, like how quickly it improved, because remember it came in, for those of you guys who saw the video, it came in and like all of the leaves, most all of the leaves fell off, and they were not all that big, and this thing has just, okay, careful, this thing has just exploded with growth. And the leaves are just absolutely huge now. I mean, like, they were so small when I got it. And now they are much, much bigger. It's one of the reasons why I want to pot this into a bigger pot, because I'm hoping that it will, it'll just, because it has more room to grow, the leaves will even get bigger than that. And this is just the first year that I've had it. How long have I had it? A couple months. It's been a couple months. Messiest person. Where'd that little thing go? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so the little tea now. Not a fancy pot, but a pot that will allow him to grow better and more biggerly. And I love that I've got, like, this is the main stock, obviously, this guy here. And then it's got kind of a secondary one here. And then there's 1, 2, 3... Well, there's 4 other growth points. This one doesn't look like it's putting out a whole lot right now. I guess that came out of there. But yeah, no, it's got a whole bunch of growth points. So, I mean, this guy could be really, really awesome if it keeps going. So, all right, there we go. Begonia Griffin. I forgot the tag again. Tag. There. Perfect. And it still fits in its space, which is good. I didn't consider the reorganization aspect that might have had to come from this. Water. That is water for right now. Okay. All right. Actually, I think I might put this little guy and this little guy. I am finally running out of dirt. Very deep. but the pot size itself is not really much bigger, so I think this will do fine. There you go, little guy. So, how many of you have repotting that you've been putting off forever? A couple of you? All of you? Most of you? I admit, I really do like the way that it looks right after you've repotted, and it's like nice and new and looking fancy in their new pots, and they just, I don't know, look so much better. I feel like it looks so much better. There we go. It definitely doesn't feel, I mean, like, it's in this tiny little pot. Like, that's just crazy. Hopefully that does really well. Okay, so now he gets his new little thing. He's all happy. He goes back over here. All right, continue to grow. All right, what else do we got? Toss. I think I'm gonna need another one of these. Get out of there. Okay. We are gonna put, this was one of the plants I forgot that I needed to repot, and this is my variegated bear's paw, which has been growing really well, but I just feel like it's in a super tiny pot. I mean, it is in a super tiny pot. So it's just gonna go in here, which is actually not much bigger, it's just a little bit deeper. And I need to, I'm gonna do this. I wanna put some sand in here because this is actually a rather thick mix. And, so I don't want it to be too, I don't want it to be too thick for this thing, so put some of my sand in here. And some dirt. Probably throw a little bit more perlite in here as well, just to get it. Oh yeah, I like that much better. I think that'll be enough. Like I said, the pot is not much bigger, it's just a bit deeper. All right, can I do this without destroying that? Because bear's paws are very delicate. Okay, that's too much. I want it to be a little deeper in there. Bear's paws are very delicate. Okay. I am making all kinds of a mess. Look at me. Get up in there. Okay. Yeah, it did not require nearly as much soil as I thought it would. But that's fine. So, there we go. I kind of wish you were sitting up straighter, but I don't want to risk breaking you right now. Bear's paws are also very hard to keep clean. If you don't have fuzzy plants, you don't know the struggle. Okay, so I'm happier with that. I'll probably prop him up at some point, but I'm not going to do it right now. And this is all good soil, so let's keep that. Do I have enough? I have this guy. My mother of thousands that has been doing just really poorly. I think it's because it's run out of good dirt. And so it's been yellowing, and it's not like sun stress yellowing. I think I don't have any nutrition yellowing. So I'm pulling all the babies off of here because I don't want it to be focusing on those right now. And did that just, one of those just went into my freaking soil container. I swear I'm gonna get a little stupid plant growing out of there. Okay, I know, this actually has a whole bunch of little guys in here. Okay, let's see. Can I get this out? Fortunately, this pot does not move at all. It's moving! Look at all this junk. Okay, there we go. I don't really like this pot much. I'm not a super fan of the ones with the built-in trays. I used to be, but they're always so small. And then I feel like because of how it is, like it doesn't let the water drain as freely. Like, I mean, the little hole down here is like all filled with soil, so I can't even imagine the water can get out all that easily. So I don't even know. I just don't like them as much as I thought I did when I first started. Okay. I think I'm gonna destroy this plant. I mean, not on purpose. I'm going to just, my concern is that it doesn't have enough nutrition. We're just gonna get rid of some of this so that it can, I'm not even sure that I want 2 of these. I feel like I just kind of want the one. Let's see what we can do with the other one. Which one? Yeah, this one's bigger. Because I had one of these at one point, and it got really, really big, like annoyingly big, almost. And this one really just has not. And so I'm wondering if it really is just that it would like some better soil. All right, stay there. You're gonna fall over. That's fine. Just don't go anywhere. I am, however, running out of soil before I get to my Calathea macayana, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Okay. So this might be way too huge for this, but this is what we're going to do for right now. All right, we're going to see if that one does any better. I'm going to see what we can do with this guy. We're going to get rid of all this dirt. Dirt is so wonderful and it's so messy. Okay, I think this is going to be fine for right now because I don't have any more soil to mix up right now, but I think I'm just going to leave this for the moment and we'll get it potted up before too long. So you're going to go, actually you're going to hang out over here for right now. And you are also going to hang out over here for right now until I get you back upstairs. I think I'm gonna have to come down later and clean because I don't want to clean right now. Anyway, so there was a whole bunch of repotting that I finally have gotten done. What is there? Oh, okay. Sorry, there's dirt falling everywhere. This is my little bit of dirt that is left. That's bad dirt. Okay, so move you back up. Hi. If you like that video, go ahead and like that video. If you would like to stick around for a little bit longer, go ahead and subscribe. thank you so much for spending some time with me. It really makes my chores easier when I've got you guys to talk to. So, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.